Welcome back to Further Beyond Gaming. My name is Cody GT and welcome to Ragnania, a brand new ARPG that has similarities to Honkai Impact 3 as well as Punishing Gray Raven. Now, I did hold off on covering this game just because I was not too sure if it was worth covering, if I would like it or not. I decided to go ahead and download it and test it out for myself, and surprisingly, I have been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the gameplay. I think it's pretty great, and so I wanted to go ahead and bring it to you guys as a first impression videos. We'll check out the combat and see how it is. But right off the bat, I think it's a great game. I think it's fantastic, and if you're interested or curious, I think you should try it out as well. But with that being said, if you enjoy the video today, go ahead and drop a like. It's greatly appreciated. It means a lot to me. And if you're new to the channel, you enjoy the content, you like what you see, go ahead and consider subscribing. Join the FBG family. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into combat, and we'll take a look at other aspects of this game as well. But I believe judging the game always is, or a great way to judge a game, I should say, is the combat itself. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the story mode. I've played quite a bit of the story mode. I wanted to get a really good feel of this game before bringing it as a video. Now, this is the squad that I have so far. I have these three characters, the two on the, well, I should say the one in the middle and the one on the right hand side are ones that I did get from the gacha. I wanted to do the gacha today, but unfortunately I don't have enough materials. Maybe we could do that in another video. But if you guys want to see more videos on Ragnania, go ahead and hit the like button. If we get, just like Punishing Gray Raven, around 80 to 100 likes, I'll go ahead and bring some more videos on this game. So these characters are interesting, and the game mechanic is interesting as well. Now, I know you guys see the title. It might be true. It might be true for me, in my opinion, and I'll show you why. The game mechanics and the way it actually plays, to me, is fantastic. So you have this dashing mechanic here where you can move around really quickly. You could like almost double dash in a sense. You have a meter here that kind of controls how much you can dash, and this game has a jump feature, but not just a jump feature, almost a near flying feature. As you can see, you can just hold it down and continue to fly or float or whatever you want to call it to a certain amount before you hit an invisible wall right there. And so that really intrigued me right off the bat. Now, not only can you do that, but when you're flying or gliding or hovering, whatever you want to call it, you can actually dash while you're in the air and move around that way. And now you're in the air. You could do fighting in the air, pull off combos in the air. It's all really great, especially when you're fighting multiple enemies. You're just all over the place, and we'll go ahead and check that out right now. So here we go. We have some enemies here. As you can see, we could dash around. The target will still target the enemy. You could throw out attacks or projectiles. Just about every character has a projectile that they can shoot out. And then when you get in close, you get in some close combats here. Let me get out of the way. Now, as you can see, I ran out of meter, but if you go ahead and switch to another character, meter is full once more, and you can continue dashing around and moving around. You can jump up, be in the air, throw out some projectiles, grab some distance away from the enemies. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you could just get out of there. So I don't know, I like that feature a lot. I think it just brings a great dynamic, something totally different from Honkai Impact 3 and Punishing Gray Raven. And if you know me at all, I love different mechanics, different things is refreshing. And so that's why I love this game. And you can pull off nice combos, have the enemy stunned here for quite some time, get out of the way, and continue your attacks. Keep dodging. Go ahead and hit them right there. Throw out a projectile, come back in, float back up, get out of the way. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I think it's fantastic, and it really makes fighting a lot of fun in this game. So let's pull off some string attacks here. Do a nice attack there. Now, the only thing that I have not been able to experience, if there is an ultimate feature, I just have not witnessed it yet. And if there's not, then that's a bit unfortunate, because I do like my ultimates, as you guys know, and this one doesn't seem to have an ultimate button or an ultimate feature. Just seems to have just attacks and then, you know, better attacks that you can do. But that is the only like downside I have about the combat so far up until this point. Right now, for me, the combat is fantastic. I can move around very quickly. Now, you can get caught up, but like I mentioned, if you get caught up, you just fly, switch your character. If you're running out of meter, go back in for some strong attacks and continue comboing here, which I really like the combo system here. You could just keep moving around, combo, throw a projectile, switch characters, get out of the way. Now, the one thing that I wish this had that Punishing Gray Raven has is the assist feature. I wish they had an assist feature. They don't seem to have that, or even a like QTE, like Honkai Impact 3. Just seems to, you know, when you want to switch a character out, you just go ahead and do it, and you just keep it moving. There's no real feature where you get a QTE, call the character out, or an assist feature where they could come out and attack and help you out. That's the only downside as well, that and not having an ultimate button, but being able to move around as much as you can, being able to go up as high as you want to and get out of the way. I love that feature. I think it's great. And the character designs, in my opinion, I think they're nice. They're colorful, they're bright, and I do like the character design. Speaking of that, let's go ahead. Oh, I leveled up. Hey, let's go ahead and check out the characters. So if we go over here, and then I believe if we go over to spec, there we go. So we have this character here. Reminds me much of like Teresa in Honkai Impact 3, just much taller and with a sword. We have this character right here wielding a gigantic hammer. So as you can see, I'm trying to hold that cough back. That cough wants to come out so bad, and I'm trying to hold it back. But as you can see, the characters, the color designs are very bright, very colorful, vibrant, so I do enjoy that. We have this character here wielding a sword and a dagger. This is the main character, or the character you get in the very beginning. Reminds me of Rukia from Bleach. Ice elemental type with a nice looking sword there. So that is fantastic. And they do have different clothing, that, or outfits I should say, that you can go ahead and equip when you unlock them. I do like this outfit here. That's a very nice one. So that is something as well. And they do have a lot of outfits you could choose from. We have this character right here, who I think is fantastic. I love this character design. It reminds me of the Ursha Void God Kiana in a sense. Just very colorful, and I like that design. Almost like a Gundam as well. We have this character here. Pretty generic, this one, with the umbrella. We have this character here. I love this character design. Reminds me once again of Code Vein. I do enjoy that. I love the weapons. This character right here with a gigantic scythe. Seems to be like an upgraded version of this character in a sense, almost, or maybe a related character. Then we have this one right here, who you got to play with in the beginning of the game. She seems pretty fantastic. Love the character design once more. We have this character right here. Pretty generic, this one, but the weapons are unique, so that's pretty cool. This one right here, who looks like a type of Valkyrie with the shield and hammer. That one's pretty generic also. This one is an archer type. Once again, this one's pretty generic as well. Nothing too crazy here. And then we have this character here, who seems to be wielding a chainsaw. Chainsaw seems to be in, I guess, right now. As well as male characters and daggers. That seems to be in also. But also seems to have some type of like laser cannon that he's sitting on there. Cool design though. I like it. Very Hitman-like. Then we have this character right here. Very colorful, very vibrant. Wielding... There's the cough. There's the cough. Wielding these two shooting stars. Not shooting stars, but... you know what I'm trying to say. Weapons right here. And then we have this one who's very interesting. Have a piano or something of that sort. I'm not too sure how that one works out. And then we have the cat lady. Of course, you always have to have a cat lady. That's just a given. And then we have this character right here, which once again, I'm not too sure how she operates, but looks great nonetheless. And then we have this lance, or yeah, I guess you could say lance or javelin, or that one sport. I drawn a blank on that sport in the Olympics. And she looks great right there. Another archer type right here. And then we have, I'm not too sure what we have here, but looks great nonetheless. And then we have this pickaxe or I believe it looks kind of like a pickaxe type of character right here. So good character designs. I love the colors. I love how vibrant it is. A very big contrast from Punishing Gray Raven. Punishing Gray Raven is a little more dark, has darker tones, more of a gothic feel. This one feels a little more upbeat, more vibrant. So it's just different. It's different and it's refreshing. A bit of a change. Now, of course, this game does come with a gacha feature. Here are the banners that are out right now. There's a banner for that one character that I want really bad, and then a banner right here. They do take different supplies, but they use the same currency to exchange for those supplies, like much like Punishing Gray Raven. So that is pretty cool. Hopefully I can bring a video showing the gacha feature if you want to see more videos on this game. But all in all, I love the mechanics. I love the fighting mechanics of this game. I love how well you can move around in the area. I love how well you can get away from enemies, be able to jump and glide, do attacks in the air, continue attacks, combo features, things of that nature. I do really enjoy that, and it's a very, very stark contrast to what you're able to do in Honkai Impact 3 and Punishing Gray Raven. Obviously, in those games, you are very stationary. You cannot move in the air, I should say. You can't jump. You can move very well, but you can't jump. So I think that's pretty cool. I do like that. So let's do one more gameplay or one more fight here, and then we'll go ahead and end the video. But like I mentioned, if you want to see more Ragnania videos on the channel, 80 to about 100 likes lets me know you guys are interested in the game and want to see more of it. Of course, we're going to keep the Honkai Impact 3 videos as well as the Punishing Gray Raven videos going. And I do like the state of where all these games are right now. There's so many that are coming out, such great options to choose from. There should be a game at this point for just about everybody. So if you're not a big fan of Honkai Impact 3, try Punishing Gray Raven. You may like that. If you're not a fan of Punishing Gray Raven because of the dark tones, try this game. You might like this one because the colors, the vibrancy, the way you're able to move, the way you're able to go in the air, the way you're able to throw projectiles out. That might catch your eye as well. So keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and finish these guys off, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up here. So let's go ahead and drop that down, get out of the way there. Let's go ahead and fly in the air, get some great attacks off, combos, move out of the way. All right, looking nice. Looking good. All right, here we go. Let me get out of the way. Now, there is type affinities here where this character is stronger against. I'm not sure if these are ice enemies. I have not figured this part out yet. And I think she might be like an earth type, but I am not entirely too sure. Still trying to figure that part out. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, these characters here are strong against, it seems like, fire elemental types. Let's go ahead and drop that down. Let's bring her out. Let's keep the combo rolling, though. There we go. Let's go ahead and go in here. Let's make sure we get some dodges in. All right, let's throw that out. Let's fly in the air. Let's see if we can throw some projectiles at this guy. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Let's go in. All right, and we're gonna do, and the impact, I forgot to mention the impact of these hits are, you can hear it. It sounds like loud thuds. I know you may not be able to hear it on the gameplay, but when you play for yourself, the impact of the attacks are extremely strong, and you could feel it when you're playing. So that's another thing that I do enjoy about this game. But with that being said, guys, I am going to go ahead and get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. But with that being said, remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT, and I'm out.